He was handsome, intelligent, and charismatic, a law student with a bright political future. By all accounts, Ted Bundy was the kind of person you'd trust, the kind of person you'd want to know. But behind that charming smile lurked a monster, one of the most infamous serial killers in American history. How could one man lead such a convincing double life, deceiving everyone around him while committing unspeakable acts? This is the story of how a picture-perfect image shattered to reveal a chilling reality. In the mid-1970s, a shadow fell over the Pacific Northwest. Young women, bright and full of life, began to disappear without a trace. From Washington to Utah, a disturbing pattern emerged, but the connection wasn't immediately clear. The victims were often college students, last seen in public places. The disappearances were baffling, leaving families and investigators desperate for answers. Little did they know the perpetrator was hiding in plain sight, often approaching his victims with a fake injury, asking for help, and using his non-threatening appearance to lure them into his trap. The investigation was a frustrating puzzle, with limited forensic technology. Police from different states struggled to connect the dots. The breakthrough came with a simple traffic stop in Utah. An officer noticed a Volkswagen Beetle driving suspiciously late at night. Inside, they found a collection of strange items, a crowbar, an ice pick, and handcuffs. The driver was Ted Bundy. While this arrest was for a separate kidnapping case, it was the first time Bundy's name was officially linked to the terrifying string of crimes that had haunted the nation. Bundy's trial was a media sensation. He was confident, articulate, and even chose to represent himself in court. He played the part of the wrongly accused man perfectly, charming the courtroom and the public watching at home. Many people simply couldn't believe this. Handsome, well-spoken man could be responsible for such heinous acts. But the evidence, including damning bite mark analysis, began to paint a different picture. Despite his performance, he was convicted of kidnapping, but Bundy wasn't finished. In an act of incredible audacity, Bundy escaped from custody not once, but twice. His first escape was by jumping out of a courthouse library window in Aspen, Colorado. He was caught after a few days. His second escape was more elaborate. He sawed a hole in the ceiling of his jail cell and walked right out the front door, making his way to Florida. There, his reign of terror resumed with a brutal attack on a sorority house at Florida State University, followed by the murder of a 12-year-old girl. This final, horrific crime spree led to his ultimate capture. His final trial in Florida was a spectacle unlike any other. Facing the death penalty, Bundy's composure finally cracked. The charm that had served him so well began to fade, revealing the rage-filled narcissist beneath. The evidence was overwhelming, and the jury found him guilty of murder. He was sentenced to death. On death row, Bundy finally began to confess, detailing dozens of murders across several states, though the true number of his victims may never be known. In January 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in Florida's electric chair. The case of Ted Bundy left an indelible mark on society and criminology. He forced the world to confront a terrifying truth. Evil doesn't always wear a monstrous face. Sometimes it wears a mask of normalcy, charm, and intelligence. His ability to blend in, to manipulate, and to deceive changed how law enforcement profiled serial killers. Psychologists and criminologists still study his case to understand the mind of a psychopath and the terrifying concept of the mask of sanity. The legacy of Ted Bundy is a chilling reminder to look beyond the surface, because the darkest secrets can hide behind the most welcoming smiles. Thank you for watching. If you found this story compelling, please like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most fascinating cases.